welcome back to my channel, Leila's Looks. So I have a Valentine's Day themed makeup tutorial for you guys. I have been seeing these tutorials go around lately on YouTube, and I thought that I would do one for you guys. I will be doing this with the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, which if you do not follow me on my Instagram or my Facebook, you would not have seen that I had bought this. And it just has really pretty rosy toned shades in it, so I thought it'd be perfect for Valentine's Day. I'm also going to be using the e.l.f. eyeshadow, the e.l.f. Prism Eyeshadow palette in the color Naked, and it has really pretty, like, really metallic-y, beautiful, beautiful shadows. So yeah, so I'm going to get started. If you want to know how I got from this to this, then please keep watching. Alright, so to start off this makeup look, I have zoomed you guys in so that you guys are more in the face. Okay. And I'm going to start this off with a kind of primer for my skin. This is the Maybelline New York Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, which is just going to help with my pores and just kind of smooth out the skin and give it a more flawless look. And yeah, so I'm just going to apply that like so on my nose, my chin, my forehead a bit, just kind of on my general T-zone. So now I'm going to move on to like my base makeup. I'm going to be using just concealer. I'm going to be using actually two, yeah, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in the color Light, I think. And then I'm going to be using also my LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer, blah, blah, it's like the longest name ever, in the color Natural. So I'm going to apply those now. First I'm going to apply my Maybelline Fit Me, and then I'm going to apply my other one. And I'm just applying that in the places where I feel like it is needed. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that all with my damp beauty blender, which is a cosmetic sponge, and I know I look really silly, so let me take care of this. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm going to go ahead and first blend that with like my fingers and then go back in with the beauty blender, just because this concealer tends to be a tad bit more thick, I feel like, so it needs that. Alright, so now that I have applied kind of like my base makeup, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Berry Shimmer Blush just to add a bit of a flush. Oh gosh, that totally rhymed. Oh my gosh. Okay, just to kind of add a bit of a flush. And I'm going to be applying that with my Real Techniques stippling brush. And I find this works really well for this dealio. I'm just applying a little bit. I'm not applying a lot. I just want it to kind of give a bit of a glow, since we've kind of muted out the color of our skin with putting on all that other stuff. So yes, and I'm just going to make sure that is blended well. Alright, so now I think I'm going to jump into eyes, since I'm going to come back to my face later, and I'm going to go to the eyes, so I'm going to zoom you guys in. Alright, so now that we're all zoomed in, I'm going to go and head into the eyes. I'm going to put on first the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, just on my eyelids, just a little bit, just to prime my eyelids, just so that my eyeshadow stays really, really well throughout the day, because you don't want it creasing or anything bad like that. So I'm going to go and finish that. Alright, so now I'm going to head into my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take a Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to dip my brush into the color Nooner, which is this color right here, and it is basically just like a mauve-y kind of muted pink brownie. It's very beautiful, and I'm just going to blend that into my crease of my eye. And when kind of blending this shade into the crease, I'm going to kind of bring it up slightly above the crease of the eye and just kind of smoke it out a bit, just to give it a bit more coolness to it, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I'm not a good explainer. But yeah, so I'm just going to blend that a tad bit above to kind of smoke it out a bit. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is dip my brush into the color Dark Side, which is this color. It is like a gray color, and I'm going to, with the same brush, put that kind of in the outer corner of the eye, just to give it a tad bit more dimension and kind of depth to the look. If that makes any sense. And then just kind of blending it further into the crease. We're starting it here, we're focusing it in the outer corner, and then we're blending it that way into the crease. So yeah. Alright, and now taking a little bit of the first color we used in the crease, the color Nooner, and we're going to be taking that underneath the lash line. So just very closely, kind of running that underneath there to get it that much more kind of smoky look to it. And I'm also going to be taking the same color, Dark Side, and I'm going to be putting that on the outer corner of the lower lash line. Alright, so now I'm going to take a Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of blend. This is just a clean brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend softly just the outer edges of those shadows that we originally put there, just to give them a more hazy, smoky, very blendedly nice look. We don't want it to have any harsh edges or anything like that. We want it to look quite beautiful. So, yeah. So I'm just going ahead and doing that on both eyes. Oh yeah, because I caught the other eye up. Did I tell you that? I caught the other eye up, so now I'm going to blend this eye too. Alright, so now that we kind of look like we've been punched in the face, we're going to kind of fix that. I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Prism palette, the e.l.f. palette, with this brush, which is a flat shader brush. This is actually the brush, the dual-ended one that came with the Naked 3 palette, but yeah. And I'm just going to dip it into this color right here, which is like a kind of peachy pink, pearlescent, very shiny, beautiful color, and I'm just going to put that on my lid, just the entire lid of the eye, just like that, just to give it some more sparkle and just kind of make it, complete it, like the cherry on top, you know what I mean? So now that I have that shade on the lid, I'm going to go back into my blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that shade in, just kind of blending the two shadows kind of together to kind of make it look cool. Yep. Great way to explain things, Leila, like, so great. So yeah, so I'm just blending that with the other shadows. And I also kind of drag that shadow into my inner corners here, as you can see, just to kind of brighten it up there. I will be putting another shadow there as well, but that shadow is just so pretty, gotta put it everywhere. Alright, so now I'm going to take another kind of flat shader brush. This one is from e.l.f. though, yeah. And I am going to go back into my Naked Urban Decay palette, and I am going to grab the color Strange, and I'm going to just apply this, and this is just a white light color, just a standard white, and I'm just going to apply this on my brow bone to just give that a little bit of highlight, and also in my inner corner. So I'm just kind of blending that in. Got a little bit too much, I think. That's okay. So yeah, and also put that in the inner corner. If you end up getting a tad bit too much like I just did, just go back with your blending brush, or your brush, whatever you used, and I'm just going to kind of blend those together. Yeah, looks pretty nice. I'm going to now go ahead and take my Real Techniques brow brush. It is just an angled brush, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to dip it into the color Dark Side, the gray color again, and I'm going to put that just kind of in that outer corner, kind of lining the eye, right next to the eyelashes, right next to the lash line. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Just right there, kind of in that corner just to kind of bring more intensity to the lashes and stuff like that. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and, do you like it? Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the rest of the eyes. So I'm going to take my eyelash curler and I'm going to just curl my eyelashes kind of like that. Just to prepare them for the mascara. It can really help, you know, boost the lashes and everything. And wait, let me give this one more curl. And then I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Organic Wear Mascara, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to just coat my lashes in that. Just like so. If you're a false eyelash wearer, you can go ahead and add falsies, but I am not, so I am just going to just use the mascara. Alright, now that I have applied the mascara, I'm going to go and move on to my eyebrows. Well, we're zoomed in here. I'm going to be using my Soap and Glory Archery. It's like a play on words, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it means like archery, like your arch of your eyebrow, like play on words. They're funny. Soap and Glory. So I'm going to be using this. This is in the color Brownie Points, and it is a pencil, and I'm going to be using the tint. It has two sides to it, and I'm going to be using the brow tint side first. But first I'm going to go ahead and brush through my brows with a spoolie. This one is a double-sided one, and this one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Whew. A lot to say. So yeah, I'm just kind of brushing them upward slightly, and then I'll just go in with my pencil here. Alright, now that I've done the tint, I'm going to go on to the other side of the pencil, which is a pencil, and I'm going to run that through my brows now. Alright, now I'm just going ahead and brushing them through with the spoolie once more, just to kind of make sure all the product is blended nicely, and it looks nice. Alright, now let's go to the rest of the face. So I will zoom you guys out. Alright, so now that I have you guys zoomed out, I am going to go ahead and add some highlighter to my tops of my cheekbones and stuff. I'm using the one by the Balm. It is the Lou Manizer. Really cute packaging, I love it. And it just looks like that, and it's just like a really shimmery highlight, and I'm going to use that with my Real Techniques flat foundation brush. And I'm just going to be dipping a little bit of that in there. I don't want too much sparkle. I don't want my face to look, you know, overly sparkly. I just want it to look a little bit glowy. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that, just kind of pat that on the kind of the tops of my cheekbones. So yeah, just doing a little bit of that. And then I'm just kind of bringing it up a little bit to like above the brow and kind of right there on the brow bone. See, it just adds a glow. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and kind of set everything with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm just going to use a little bit, not a whole lot. I'm just going to use a little bit with this fluffy brush. Yeah. And I'm just taking a little bit of that, and then I'm just going to run that on my nose, my forehead, and my chin, and underneath my eyes a little bit. Just a tad bit, just to kind of make my makeup stay just a tad bit longer and kind of keep a little bit of shine away. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and just set everything with a setting spray. This one is actually a DIY that I made myself, but yeah, I'm just going to spray this on my face just to keep everything in and stuff and kind of give it a bit of a dewy shine, but not like greasy or anything. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. Yeah, I think it's just really pretty and really nice, and yeah, so if you've liked this, then give it a thumbs up. Please comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Oh yeah, sorry. Please comment, like, and subscribe to this channel because it's awesome, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!